Governor Greg Abbott is renewing his push for a new chief state prosecutor in Texas.
That's one measure he wants state lawmakers to pass in the next session to promote safety in communities. Now, during a campaign event at the Austin Police Association headquarters today, the governor said a new state prosecutor could take up cases that local district attorneys don't. He also wants lawmakers to change accountability measures so DAs can be impeached. In a one-on-one interview with KVUE senior reporter Tony Plahetsky, the governor said continued reporting from the KVUE Defenders about missed indictment deadlines at the Travis County DA's office was a big part on why he thinks these new accountability measures are necessary.
Big catalyst. That's the straw that broke the camel's back, if you would, knowing that hundreds of people who had been arrested, including murderers, were released from jail for the very simple reason that the district attorney failed to bring indictments on the time schedule required by law. And I don't know if it's because of ideological reasons or because of lack of resources, whatever the case may be. The program that I am rolling out today, that I want to get passed in this next session, is a backstop to that, so that failed indictments that release dangerous criminals will never happen again. Instead, the state will have a prosecutor available to take those cases.
Tony is here with us now. And Tony, of course, the legislature would have to really approve this, this proposal that comes from the governor. But I want you to explain to us how he really wants to see this position work.
Again, as you mentioned, it would be designed largely by state lawmakers, but according to the governor, at least preliminarily, he would want the state prosecutor to essentially monitor cases, particularly high-profile cases or cases involving violence. And if prosecutors locally don't take action on them within 90 days, that's the period of time that typically, particularly for jail defendants, must be indicted. If no action is taken within 90 days, then that case could be taken over by the statewide prosecutor, who would then have 30 days to take action. Again, that's the primary focus of this office. But again, lawmakers will have to figure out all of the mechanics of this.
Yeah, it's adding a new office. And Tony, you had a chance to sit down with the governor. So what did he say about this idea that the voters are the ones who elect DAs, but this essentially takes that out of their hands?
Yeah, I asked him specifically, how is this part of democracy? Because local voters do exactly that. They elect someone, and is the remedy, if they're unhappy, the ballot box? And he said, well, actually, in his estimation, there are other elected officials, particularly judges, where there are statewide agencies that do have oversight and do monitor whether or not they are effectively doing their job and have the ability to take action if they don't. The governor went on to say that, in his view, part of democracy is a safe society and government entities that are doing their job. And so he pointed out that in his mind, this is part of keeping democracy in place and doing exactly what he believes the state of Texas should be doing.
So one of the other things that he talked about today was the fact that he really wants lawmakers to pass a bill to deny bail for undocumented immigrants who are arrested for felonies. We know that the legislature tried to take this up during the past session. That measure ended up failing. You talked to DA Jose Garza today. What does he have to say about all of this?
He acknowledged that his office did have some issues meeting that 90-day deadline. And initially, at least, he suggested that perhaps there was no deadline. But today he acknowledged that they did have some issues. He did say that they have added additional oversight measures. And it is worth noting, importantly, that after this, a lot of light was put on this issue, that the district attorney's office has stopped missing that deadline and that they are indicting people in a timely manner.
Yeah, important stuff, obviously brought to light really by the KVUE Defenders.
Right. Tony, thank you. And of course, you can watch all of Tony's sit down with the governor. We posted that on our website at KVUE.com and the KVUE YouTube page as well. Tony, thank you.
You're welcome.